Can you do the RobTop levels if you're only allowed to use the mini game mode? That's right, we're gonna be playing all of these RobTop levels and we are only gonna be using a mini. We are not gonna go normal size. Mini for the whole level and everything else will remain unchanged. So if we go into Stereo Madness and we switch this setting right here, you go to options and you put on mini mode. We are going to start the level in mini mode and we are going to do this for all the RobTop levels and we are going to see just how far we can get. Oh my God. Is that possible? We are going to see just how far we can get before it becomes impossible. And for Stereo Madness, dude, it is looking, oh wow, that's a hard jump, but that's possible. It is looking fairly hard. Oh, dude, I can't believe you can do that. You can do that. Oh, but that is definitely impossible. That is very, very, very impossible. So the furthest you can get in Stereo Madness is 17.39%. However, if we only did that for all of the levels, it would be kind of boring. So what I've done is I've gone and I've figured out what a normal size jump as the mini would be if we lowered the gravity a little bit. This little trigger right here. So if we plunk a gravity trigger down here, we go to edit object and we put the gravity at about 0.77. That's about as close as you can get to a normal jump height while you're as a mini cube. So we're gonna switch the gravity to 0.77 and then we're gonna go back into the level and we are gonna jump higher as the mini. See? We jump about the same height as we would as a normal cube. And we are gonna see if it's possible on these levels to get through doing a 0.77 gravity. We're also gonna see how far we can get with the normal mini gameplay, but spoilers, for most of the levels, we're probably not gonna be getting that far. So we're gonna switch the gravity to 0.77, which is about what a normal jump is, and we're gonna see just how far we can get as the mini. And a lot of you might think, oh, well, all the levels are gonna be possible then. Actually, that's pretty wrong because with jump pads and jump orbs and all that fun stuff, there's a lot of things that can go wrong even with a normal jump height. But if I only just did a mini mode, we would be failing at the first jump on most levels. We can do the triple, that's nice. So I've added this just for a little bit of flair. If you can do normal size jumps with the mini, just how far can you get? I might be jumping a little bit higher than a normal cube. But it's working. Maybe it should be 0.76 or 0.75. Or I mean, the other way around. 0.78. I think 0.78 is what we want. But so Stereo Madness with lower gravity as the mini, it is possible. How far can we get on back on track as the mini? 2%. We can get further than that though. Oh, look at those skills. You just got to jump on that. Oh my God. Okay. So as the base mini, we don't make it that far. We have to jump onto these jump pads. Oh, you can actually make that. That's actually pretty cool. Wow, we're getting way further than I thought in back on track. So, oh, that's going to be impossible though. That's impossible because you can't jump onto that because there's something blocking you from jumping here. So even if I jump really late, I can't jump onto that pad and we die right there. So we get to 17.11%, which is actually pretty far. But now let's set the gravity. We were jumping a little bit too high, so I think it's like 0.78. We're gonna try. So 0.78 gravity with the mini. Are we actually gonna make it? So as you can see, the pads and everything, they take us exactly where we need to go. So I think 0.78 is the sweet number for getting like a normal size jump out of the mini cube. Jumping as high as you would with a normal size cube. So let's see, is this possible? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure a lot of these levels are gonna be possible early on with this sort of challenge with like a lower gravity mini, just because it's just the cube and the ship. And there's just a few jump pads and stuff. But once we start getting like orbs and pads and multiple game modes, I think even with this, it's going to be impossible. Oh, that was almost impossible because it's a normal size jump. But remember, we're still a mini. That was close. Woohoo! That was very close. Oh, okay. Those were close jumps as well. Woohoo! So even though we're jumping as high, we're not jumping as far, I guess. I don't know, man. I feel like that's a good amount. 0.78. We can just get over a 2-block gap. I think that's perfect. Okay. Well, there we go. Back on track is possible with the lower gravity mini. Polargeist as the mini with no gravity change. You know what? Dude, not bad. These jump orbs are actually helping us. Oh, we actually cleared that. We cleared that, but that's impossible. So Polargeist, the furthest you can get with the mini is 12.96%. But Polargeist with a normal size jump as the mini, can we win? Yeah, just barely making it over there. Yes, nice, beautiful, beautiful. But what about this? Oh, no, because we're not big enough to get over it. We're not big enough. Because normally, like, the cube just barely clears that, right? A normal size cube. But we can't actually get over that, even with, like, a normal size jump. Wow, so Polargeist, 21.56%, even with the altered gravity. We didn't make it that far at all. One sec, I want to do a test. Are we jumping as high as we could? The thing about the gravity is I think the normal jump is a lot higher. And then we're just jumping, like, the same distance with the lower gravity as the mini, except we jump higher as the cube normally. So the lower gravity, oh yeah, because we're almost touching those spikes there, right? So when we switch the gravity, we're actually jumping far with the mini cube, but we're not jumping as high. So that's gonna affect things a lot, right? I wonder if there's a way we could change that. I don't know. Well, whatever. We're sticking with the experiment. Dry out. How far do we get in dry out as the mini? Oh, almost. Is that possible? Come on. No, I think it's impossible. I think it's the best frame we can do. Like, we're not even like corner of the hitbox touching. We're not clearing that at all, you know? 2.72%. Look how close that is. That's as close as we can get. 2.72%. Well, dry out 2.72%. This is why I added this extra challenge of lowering the gravity and seeing if we get through it. Otherwise, this video would be over in 5 minutes. Okay, 0.77. Just to give us that little bit of extra height. Low gravity mini on dry out. Is this possible? Yeah, see, the jump distance is great. It's just the jump height isn't high enough. But we can clear a 2-block jump at least. But with the jump pads, it really messes it up. So with a normal jump, I think our low gravity mini works well. It's just, ooh, like this, see? That works. It's just when you put jump pads into the mix, it's gonna start messing things up. Okay, I'm jumping into that for sure. We just barely get over. But the distance is perfect though. The distance with this low gravity is just absolutely what we wanted. Wow, this is really satisfying going through this with low gravity mini. Oh my god, it's very satisfying. Wait, is that that's not possible, is it? Oh no, it is. It isn't? It isn't, because you don't fall. No, you don't fall as far. Oh no, I can barely. Oh, wait. You know what? I regret switching it. We got to go 0.78. I think is more of a normal length of a jump. So 0.78 it is. If that doesn't fix it, then I will give up on that part though for sure. But let's see. Okay, let's see. Is it going to work at 0.78? It does. Okay, it does. 0.78 is definitely the chosen. That's just like 0.01 of a gravity change, and yet it makes all the difference. We're going to be able to do dry out. So 0.78, that's what we're doing from now on. We'll be consistent going forward, all right? That's the chosen. I was wondering if we can miss the portal there. And just absolutely cheese these levels. Just skipping portals. Ooh, man, jump pads. Whenever there's a jump pad, it's always like a little sketchy if you're gonna make it or not. Okay, route is 100% possible with the updated gravity. Okay, and now Erebus. Okay, just kidding. Base after base with normal gravity mini. You don't get anywhere. That's what happens. You get nowhere. We can get 5.35%. Great. However, with 0.78 gravity, how about now? How about now, base after base? Actually, the levels are starting to get a little more complex now in jump patterns and like jump pads and stuff, so we might not be able to do some of these now. All right. Yeah, the height on the jumps is just messing us up, you know? It's just the height. The length is perfect. Look at that low grav straight fly. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is pretty easy peasy. Base after base still isn't much of a challenge for the low gravity mini. Easy peasy, easy. Oh, easy peasy, easy. Oh, that was close, but easy peasy. The spike almost poked me in the butt, but not quite. That is possible with low gravity. Can't let go as a mini. That's great. Look at that. Guys, do you think we're ever going to get a level where we can only get like below 1%? Because this is close. This is very close. 1.24%. Yikes. Well, that's why we have 0.78 gravity to give us a normal size jump. All right. Well, a kind of normal jump. A normal jump width-wise. Ooh, those were hard, even with the low grav. All right, all right. Yeah, can't let go is going to be very possible. There's just a bunch of like these 2-block height jumps that we got to do. I don't think there's anything that's going to kill us here. Although we almost died there. Dude, I love that straight fly's unreal, man. Oh, that was close. That's the closest we've been to it being impossible. Actually, Polargeist was impossible. But holy, man. Well, these jumps sure are hard. You really got to jump at like the last. Oh my God, that's impossible. Wait. No, but it's just we're jumping too late because that is just a 2-block gap, right? It is. Oh, I made it. There's a way you jump right by the spike. Woo! We're live. Yes. Oh. See, I told you guys it's gonna get harder and harder. I told you guys. But that is possible with low gravity. But man, that was sketchy. Jumper as the mini. This is why I had to add the extra rule, the low gravity rule, to see if we get through it with normal size jumps, because most of these levels as a mini are completely uninteresting. The furthest we can get here is 1.88, isn't it? Yeah. Jumper might not be possible because there's a lot of these like little gaps we have to go through. This might actually be really tricky with the low gravity mini. It absolutely might be. This is very satisfying to do though. I gotta say, ooh, low gravity mini. It's so satisfying because you have to wait on a lot of the jumps. Like they become not buffers where normally there's just a lot of buffers, but you actually have to strategize when you have to jump. It's really fun. I actually dig this challenge a lot. This is great. Okay, yeah, it's good. Whoa, it's good. A little technical. Whoa. Wait. That's impossible. Is jumper actually impossible? There's no way. I just can't hit the portal where I'm supposed to. I'm trying to jump at like the last frame on the block. And then just hit the portal barely, but it's not working. Slow it down just a little bit. Oh no, we're not even close. Jump! Look at, we're not even close when we do that. You can see that, right? That's the closest we can get, I think. And that's not even close. Okay, so jumper is actually impossible. You can get to 50.26% as the mini with the low gravity. I didn't think that part would be impossible, but it makes sense because as the normal size cube, you would just fall into that normally and you wouldn't fall down so much. Interesting. Time machine. If I had a time machine, I would go back in time and would have treated my hair better. I would have done everything possible. Wow. I would have done everything possible to make sure I didn't go bald. The time machine can't do anything. 2.1%. How far can we get with the low gravity? You know what? With all these portals now, there's going to be a ton of portals and jump orbs and everything. I don't think we're going to be able to do time machine. I have a feeling. So far, it's looking good. So far, we're looking good. And you know what? Because we're the mini. Oh, that was close. Because we're the mini ship, I can go through here easier. Ow. No. Okay. We just have to adjust. We just got to jump. That doesn't work. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's it, guys. Yeah, I knew it. I knew something like this was going to pop up. We're just too tiny. Our jumps just aren't high enough. We don't have the verticality for this. We can't even jump to the second one. Not that would help us anyways, because we'd be so far back on it. But this spike at the top too, it makes it so we can't jump early. But wait. No, there might be something we can do. Watch this. I just need to get further. Oh, whoa! I mean, we could just do this. Is that outside the rules? I don't think so. I was gonna try to jump up like that, but that doesn't get you much height. Like that. Because falling would get you higher anyways. But we could just do that and avoid the portal altogether. Didn't think of that one, RobTop, did you? That I'd be a mini going through here. Oh yeah, this is, you know what? This is still within the realm of possibility. So I'm calling this. I'm calling this legit. It'd be nice to change back into a cube, but there are no other cube portals because that's it. There's no ship until the very end. Hey, we're here and we're going for victory. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Guys, it's technically possible if we do this, right? So I guess I gotta just go with it. Woo! And we're done. And we're done. Possible. Hello. All right, level number 9, cycles as the mini. Cycles. Well, it's good that we made it at least a little bit further. At least we made it to a solid 4%. Can we make it? Dude, can you touch that? I don't think so. No, there's no way you can make that portal. We're so far away from it. Okay, 4.54%. But how about with some low gravity action here, huh? Oh, okay. That was a bit dangerous. Oh, dude, these are some tight spaces. We can't keep this up for long. Something's gonna give here. Ooh. Something's, oh, you can make that. Dude, look at this. Look at this. The only way to make that is you can't do that normally. You actually have to like buffer that yellow orb and you barely touch it as you go up. That is cool, man. All right, we're the ball. The ball probably doesn't change because of low gravity, does it? Like, what would change about the ball in low gravity? I guess the jump orbs would, for sure. Or does the angle change though of the ball? That's interesting. It must be. It must, right? The angle probably changes a bit, where if it's like hyper low gravity, the ball would go really slow and like curve down. It wouldn't curve as much. The angle would be higher. Still pretty easy. Whoa, dude. Does the ball get more distance as well on low gravity? I don't know. I actually have no idea. It's something I'll have to test a little bit later, but I'm sure it's something that's going to come up in later levels when we're playing as the ball. So let's see what happens. Well, cycles is possible with low gravity. XStep as the mini. Should we just hit this? Oh, dude, we almost got it by landing on that. Wow. Okay. If there was any way, I wish there was a way we could jump onto the end of that, but then we'd hit the spike, wouldn't we? Okay, well, XStep is just impossible, isn't it? The furthest we can get is 3.63%. But what if we low grav it, huh? Yeah, we're back, XStep, and we're gonna crush you. Oh yeah, for sure. So, oh yeah, okay. Low gravity changes a lot. Is this even possible? Can you make that? I don't know. If we wait really late, maybe we can. Okay, you can. Oh, never mind. You can't double tap those. Like, there's no like double activation on it. So I think that's it. Is there anything we can do cheeky here? No, because there's no way to go up here. There's no way to do that. If we go early there, it doesn't matter. Is there any way we can? There's no way. XStep done. The ball crushed us. So the ball is very different. Oh, and you just can barely not reach that, man. Well, the furthest you can get an XStep with low gravity is 13.36%. The lowest so far with low gravity. Wow. Clutterfunk. Well, the interesting thing about Clutterfunk is now that there are mini portals here, I actually have to delete the normal size portals. Not that it would really matter that much, because I don't think we're going to make it that far, but for the low gravity, we would. All right, Clutterfunk as the mini. Fascinating. The furthest we can get as the mini is 3.03%. Low grav, do your thing. Let's, ooh, that was so close. Ooh, that was very close too. Man, we've already had like 3 sketchy jumps, or 2 sketchy jumps. I can't count. We've already had 2 sketchy jumps. This doesn't bode very well for us. And that's a huge fail. We need to get lower faster there. How do you get lower faster? Oh, we did it. We did it. Is that frame perfect? I don't know. Oh, and this is, oh no. This is normally mini. So we're jumping way further than we have to here. Oh no. So every time there's a mini portal, we need to put normal gravity there. And then anytime there wouldn't be, we need to put the crazy gravity, the lower gravity.
Many minutes later.
So I've switched all the gravity with Clutterfunk. So anytime there's a mini, we're just in normal gravity. That's going to be interesting. It's just, so in other words, we're really just focused on the non-mini parts. And in Clutterfunk, there's quite a lot of mini. Okay, so as you can see, we're the mini gravity now. Normal mini gravity, because it's just a section that was meant for the mini, right? But then we stay as the mini here when normally we wouldn't be, that's a benefit to us here, really. That's a big benefit. So this part's normally a mini, and right around here, this is where you change into a big... Yeah, I think this part's impossible. This is where you change into a big cube. So if we jump through here, that kills us because we're a little too far over. But what if we jumped? Yeah, so this part, you're a big cube, and then you change into a mini so like soon after this. But this part is impossible. Now that we got like this long jump pad, there's no way to get through it. So in Clutterfunk, even with the lower gravity, you can only get to 73.44%. Okay, in theory of everything, how far can you get as the mini normally? Not far. Can you even make that first jump? Oh, you can. Oh, you can hit that and then you're screwed. Okay, so as a mini normally you can get to 2.92%, but I think in these big drops in Theory of Everything too, it's really gonna crush us. All right, Theory of Everything with low gravity, except for the already mini sections. Is this possible? I have a feeling it's not going to. The places where you're the portal, where you go up and down, I don't think it's gonna work. Those like big drops you have to do, I think we're gonna have like some big fail sections there. Okay, and every time there's a mini portal, it does switch to normal gravity again. Oh, see, I knew it. But there might be a way around this. There might be a way around this. Okay, one sec. We just gotta jump. Maybe if we jump like super early. Ah! Yeah, so this is a fail. I knew it. And these drops are just killer, dude. We're just barely missing it too. It's 26.73%. Although if we do miss it, we do get a little bit further. There. You can get up to like 29.35% with the low gravity mini. Not that far. But those big drops, of course, I knew in Theory of Everything those were going to cause us to fail. We already knew this. Electroman Adventure as the mini. How far can we get with just the straight up mini? Not far at all. Just smashing the wall at 2.94%. But it takes a lot longer to set these up now. There's a bunch of mini portals and stuff I got to switch. Okay, Electroman Adventures with the low grav cube. Can we do it? But remember, it's only low grav if it's a non-mini section. But once we get into mini sections that are intentionally mini, originally mini, I should say, then these sections, the gravity is normal. Otherwise, it would just be dumb. Because the reason why we're switching the gravity is to get through the sections that are non-mini, right? The sections that would be more normal. All right. So we're mini here, and this is normally that is normally a normal ball section, and I could really feel it not working so well. Woohoo! Oh, the low gravity as the UFO, you jump quite a lot higher than you'd expect, right? Oh man, that's fun. Okay, I think Electroman's gonna be possible. I think it will, just because there are a lot of mini parts like right here. So the gravity's normal now, and you notice how we're not jumping nearly as high? Yeah, because we're normally the mini there anyways. So that's, wow, it's so trippy. And then I switched it to, actually, no, I didn't switch it because this is normally a mini part as well. So this is normal gravity, but there's one part at the end it switches back where it's a normal section. So another mini section, but then right here, it switches to the low gravity again because this is normally a normal cube, but we made it through. Bam! So Electroman is possible as the mini with low gravity in the normal sections. Clubstep! Oh my God. Clubstep. I don't think I have to switch much in this level to find out for the normal mini anyways. Yeah, that's like, that's it. That's it. That's it. You can get 2.38%, but low gravity. Wait, Clubstep actually has a ton of mini. Like half the level is mini, but the first little bits aren't. All right, well, we're flying here, but are we going to be able to make it past these orbs is the question. Oops. Wow. Whoa. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. A few close jumps, but... Oh. Okay, so what if we jump as early as possible? It still doesn't work. What? Jump pads ruining the fun for everyone. So Clubstep's just impossible like right away. Jumping late doesn't work. Jumping as early as we can doesn't work. It doesn't allow us to hit where we need to hit. Wow. So the best we can do is just hitting that pad and then getting to 19.1%, even with the low gravity. That's a shame because if we could get past this part, we could make it to the ship and the ship would be easy. And then a lot of the levels mini. And I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be many places we could lose other than the place. Actually, never mind. The place with all of the jump orbs, like at 60%, we definitely lose there. Never mind. Electrodynamix as the mini with no changes. Wow, we can make it past the first jump. We can make it. Dude, we might be able to do things here. You gotta buffer those jumps. Yes, that's it. 3.8%. Oh, I did it. I got to 3.6%. How'd I do that? Wow. Okay, so you can get to 3.6%, like 0.5% further than I thought. Amazing. Electrodynamix with low gravity mini. Can we do it? Wow, low gravity mini in the non-mini parts. I thought the double speed was going to mess us up a little bit. I thought it was going to take us a little bit further than we needed to go, but it's working out. Dude, it's working. Oh, dude, it's working out. Oh no, of course. Anytime there's jump pads like this. Is there any way to solve this though? Oh, there is. Whoa, if you jump at a specific time, you got to jump really early. There, you can definitely solve it. Okay, that was sketchy, dude. That was sketchy. Now this part too. Well, actually this part, yeah, that part was not that bad, the UFO. So now this is normally a mini part, so we're normal gravity here. But now this is a non-mini part, so we're back to the mini gravity. Ouch. We just got to jump we got to get this sequence as early as possible. I don't know how we're going to do this. Okay, I did it. Okay, so you buffer these, and then you hold down the button there. No, actually, that doesn't work. So you got to hit these late, and so you can get really low to the portal. Okay, you got to hit those late. Oh, what about this though? So look at this. So we did that, but then that's a problem now. We tried our dang best. We're so close to that orb. Electrodynamix 49.14%. We're going a little too far. Ugh. Time for the best level ever. Hexagon Force with only the normal mini. How far do we get? That was amazing. 2.19%. Hexagon Force low grav mini. Oh, whenever I see a jump orb now, I'm so sketched out that we're just not going to be able to make it. Oh, I thought that was going to take us too far as well, you know? Some of them are lined up better than others. Some of them are. That's just the way it is. I think Hexagon Force might actually be possible, though. Unless... Oh! Coin path doesn't work. What? How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? No, you bumped me up too far, you stupid thing. Ugh, the low gravity bumps me up too far. It just doesn't work. Wait, oh no, it doesn't. Look at that. Woo! Did you see that pathing I just did? Oh my God, I'm a genius. You go down at the very top of the slope, see? Boom, and then you can go and do the coin path with the low gravity. Oh my God, we're live. We're live, yes. Okay, here we go. Dual. Oh, wait a sec. I feel like, oh. Duels are a thing now, so we need to switch this so it affects player 1 and player 2. What? What's PT? PT is both, right? PT just targets the player that touches the trigger. Okay. So when it goes into a duel, the gravity doesn't work on one of the duels. So I guess I just gotta, like, if there's ever a duel, which there aren't, except for maybe blast processing, but that doesn't matter because it's a wave. So I just gotta I'll put extra triggers there, I guess. Okay, there we go. They're both low gravity now. That was weird. Yeah, so I guess I gotta remember that for the duel. You gotta put both low gravity. Ooh, with low gravity, those ships went up really fast. Holy. Okay. Oh! That was sketchy, but the jump orbs are so close to one another there. I don't think it'd be a problem. Anyways, this is normally a mini, so we're back to normal gravity for a bit. And we're back to the low gravity. All right, back to low gravity. It is like this until the very end. So let's see if we can do this section. We got it. If we can do this. Let's go. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, no. Okay, we got to find a way to jump on that late. Because it doesn't work if we fall on this early, don't we? Yeah, we fall on it early. It doesn't even matter. We're just done. I wonder if there's a way we can target it to like land beside the spike and then jump over. That's what I'm trying to do. That's impossible. That was me trying my best. Wait. I have an idea. Watch this. Jump over it. No. Can you? Oh, you can. Yeah. Why? Hey. Okay, so we've established we can jump over. Let's get a checkpoint there. And then what's the plan now? No, we can get there. We just need to get there early, right? One sec. What if I just hit that? Yeah. You just hit one of the yellow orbs. Yo, hey. Oh, if you hold down the button, you get it. If you hold down the button, you fly way up. Let's try to replicate that. Okay. You just got to hold down the button. Oh, okay, one sec. Well, I did it. There you go. You got to land on the jump pad by pressing those jump orbs late, and then you can go for it. So you got to land on the jump pad late and then hold down the button and fly up immediately, and you can do it. Wow. All right. So Hexagon Force with the low gravity is possible. Wow. And that's why Hexagon Force is the best, isn't it? I love you, Hexagon Force. Blast processing. As the mini, how far do we get? It's obviously not going to be far without the gravity. Yeah, see, look at that. It's just silly. Oh, you can actually do that. Oh, you can actually make it. Oh my God. But then that's it. All right, well, you can get to 4.63% because you can get over to that slope, but then that's it. 4.63%. Well, is there no mini in blast processing? I didn't realize that. There's no mini in this level. Wow, that's interesting. I actually didn't know that. Now I do. All right, so this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be a full low grav run without any help from the mini sections, because the mini sections are basically free because I just put the normal gravity on. Because that's like no different than normal, right? All right, mini wave through blast processing. Let's go. Oh, it's so easy. As long as it's not going fast, that's pretty easy, right? I mean, I wouldn't call it easy. All right, it does take some precision, some control. But we got this. We got this. Blast processing seems very doable. Well, actually, never mind. We have a ball section. See, look at that, rude. What if we landed right on the... One sec. What if we landed on the edge here? I did it. I landed on the edge there. Can you reach that? No. Oh, you can! Oh, but it doesn't change anything. Darn. Oh, what if we hit the yellow orb late? Yes, you gotta hit the yellow orb late. Okay. We're alive. Yes. If you hit the yellow orb late, you got it. Man, that took a little bit to figure out, though. The pathing there was unreal. All right, here we go. Mini wave and blast processing. Let's go. Now, there shouldn't be any shenanigans. The cube's usually fairly legit. It's just like the ball sections are crazy. The gravity works in mysterious ways on the ball sections. Oh yeah, but we're gonna crush it now. And then there's just gonna be a cube section at the end. Yeah, we're crushing it. That's it. No! Okay, whoo! All right, cube section so far has been legit. Yeah, no, it's just some normal cube distance jumps. Yes! Blast processing is possible with low gravity mini. Yes! Theory of everything 2 is the mini. We fail right away. Dude, 1.22%. Is that the lowest? That might be the lowest. I think it's the lowest so far, yeah. But I think we fail in this first section anyways, even with the low gravity. All right, theory of everything 2. Low grav mini. Can we get through it? If we can get to the ship section, we're gonna be good. Yeah, the cube. Oh, no. If we jump late, though, we might be able to do it. Late? No. Yeah, I was trying to make it to the blue orb there, but jumping just a little bit late. It's impossible. There's no way. Let's see how far we can get. Theory of everything 2. What a fail, man. 11.77%? Ugh. I thought we were gonna have problems with this level, but I didn't realize they were gonna happen so soon. I thought with the orbs we would. I didn't realize it was gonna be those portals, though. Geometrical Dominator. Geometrical Dominator as the mini with nothing else. Can we make that gap? We can. Oh, whoa. We're gonna be able to get a little bit further than I thought with just the mini. Whoa. We became the robot. We're actually making it kind of far. We can do a big jump there, right? We can do a big jump there. Oh no, you can do a big jump off this if you land right before it like this. No, you can't. What you gotta do is you gotta land. Okay, we landed before, and then as soon as you hit the jump pad, you can do like one of those super massive jumps, right? Off of it. Yeah, like that. Wow. Okay, that was a little too far. But you can let go. It doesn't have to be like as long of a jump. Nice, there we go. We did it. Now we just got to do like a bit of a bigger jump here. And then we can do this too. If we land beside, I didn't do that. I did it. I did that first try. Oh my God, look at us go. This is insane. I might have to change it. I didn't think we were going to get this far as just the mini. This is with no gravity switch, by the way. This is no gravity switch with just the mini. You can actually make it super far. Okay, we're screwed here, though. There's no way. Oh my God. We made it. I can't believe it. Okay, so that's as far as we'll be able to get. Geometrical Dominator, you get to 31.92% as the mini. That's the furthest we've ever gotten, even out of all the older levels. 31.92? That's crazy. I did not expect that. Wow, Robot is OP in this challenge. Oh my God, dude. I wonder if we'll be able to get as far with the low gravity mini. Like, we might not. Maybe, like, we might not. We might get stuck here. Never mind, we're not. Okay. We can definitely make it. No portals. Oh, rude. Hey. It doesn't matter how we get there, does it? As long as we can. Although I want to try to do the legit. Okay, one sec. I know how. We can jump over that. Yeah, we can jump over this. And then we can get there. No, even with that? Oh, no, there we go. Okay, you just got to hit them like really early. And then you can actually get over those. That's cool. I like the mini mode in low grav because there's less of a hitbox for you to die on, but you do like the same size of a jump as normal. It's really satisfying. It's really fun. Like I said, I really like doing this challenge. Uh-oh. The hardest part about this is just not dying. Oh, dude, come on. Those jump pads are so dumb. So what we need to do is we need to possibly find a way to jump early and then jump over the pad. There we go. There we go. Oh, see, I got the skills. I know what I had to do. I've done so many of these kinds of videos. I know the cheese. Oh, come on again. Oh, dude, I did. So I had to hit the blue orb late, the last one at the top, and then I was able to come down at like a normal time and jump. Wow. That was very hard to find out the timing there. All right, so that is possible. Deadlocked. Deadlocked, tell you what. Normal mini, I think we just fail immediately. Okay, normal mini, give me your best shot. Geometrical Dominator, we can make it pretty far. But what about you? Wow. Pretty far, actually. That's so impossible. Okay. Might be able to do something here. We just gotta hit those really, like, as late as we can to make it all the way over. I don't know if that's possible, though, as just the mini. It sort of is, though. It is! Oh my god, it actually is. Dude, how are Geometrical Dominator and Deadlocked so possible? Oh, we're so screwed. We don't get enough height. Yeah, that's it. Because we just don't have enough oomph going into it, you know? Well, let's try to hit this green orb really late and see what happens. No, it's nothing. Oh, what? What happened? Oh! How? That was so strange. It worked. We made it really far in Deadlocked. Okay, so 11% in Deadlocked. Wow. That's also very far for just a mini without the gravity change, because this is the 5th farthest we made it, and yet it's a demon level. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, but let's do the low gravity shenanigans. Deadlocked with low gravity, I don't think it's gonna work. There's too many moving parts in Deadlocked for it to work properly. I mean, we'll see. I think we're gonna get a decent distance, but I didn't even think we were gonna make it past that, so that's impressive in its own right. Oh, this part's gonna suck. Oh, this part's gonna suck. Oh my god. Okay, well, this is why we have checkpoints. Oh my god, hey, that was decent. I mean, someone must have done this. Someone must have done the mini wave through here before. Oh my god. Why would you? It's so frustrating. Wow, look at that. That was pretty pro. Okay, so this ball part I was thinking might have been the first part to not work, but it actually does, because ball always messes stuff up. How about this? Normally we're big there, right? And yeah, no, this part you got a lot of control. Okay, this is normal mini, so there's no change here. And then this is normally we are big here. Yeah. Ow, okay. Okay, yeah, that's bad. You got to get there really early or late. What if we were to get there late? Yeah, just get there late. Just get there late. Okay, getting there late works. Good, dude, we're doing things. We're doing it. We're gonna be able to do Deadlocked. Yeah, with the low grav. Let's go. And now, oh my god. Oh no. Oh, dude. Whoa. Oh, you seeing that? I'm impressed with my own ability. Honestly, that was massively impressed. I cannot believe I was able to do that. Wow, hey. Okay, is the rest of the level possible, though? Yeah, I mean, I think it is. Why wouldn't it be, right? Yeah, it's just a normal cube section. All right, dude. So Deadlocked is possible with low grav mini. Yo, that's awesome. Deadlocked is possible. Wow, what a cool level. It is possible. And also, we got really far with the normal mini. That's wild. All right, Fingerdash with mini mode. Let's go. That's great. 1.95%. I think Fingerdash is going to be very possible with the low grav mini, just because, I mean, spider, the gravity doesn't even affect spider. Actually, no, it does. It will affect the spider a bit if it's like floating in midair, but just on the normal parts, it doesn't, because I don't think there's any spider that has any jump orbs or anything in this level. This level was just showcasing the spider in like very normal spider corridors. So I don't think it's going to affect anything. So I think we're just going to successfully do it pretty easily. Ooh, that was close. Oh, are we going to die? No! Oh, I made it. Dude, I did it. You just got to go as late as possible. I did it. Oh my God. All right. Well, so much for that roadblock, huh? We're just crushing it now. Okay, well, so far it's been rather relaxing, actually. This is very easy. Oh my God, not another one of these. Oh, dude, you see that? I did it. Oh, darn. I almost made it all the way through, man. Oh my God, those wave skills, man. Those wave skills. Hey! Where was the normal portal there? I didn't see it. It's hidden. You hit it! RobTop, you hit it! I should have known anyways. Okay, we're mini. Oops, I didn't go to practice mode. That's okay. We're gonna go all the way to the end. I don't need no lame-o practice mode. Oh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We got it. We got it. I don't think there's anything else that can kill us here. It's just some easy jumps. All right, so Fingerdash is possible with the low gravity mini. One level left, and it is dash. I'll tell you what, normal mini, I think we're just screwed. I don't think we make it on these platforms at the very start. I can't see us doing it. Oh, we did. Oh, we did. Oh my God, we did. Oh my God, we did. Oh, wow, wow, wow. You can actually make it decently far in dash. How are we gonna do this though? Oh, one sec. You can go up like this. And then go down the... You can actually do that. You actually have to like go up. Whoa. You have to go in between. So I'll show you. Like you can... I'll slow-mo this for you guys. You go up on the top here and then you go down here. And then you go in between those two right there. The spikes. And then you can just go down there. And you can proceed. Oh my. That's insane. Okay. And now we're up at the top here. But can you actually make that dash orb though? I don't think so. Maybe if you go like at the very end. No, you just don't go high enough. You don't go high enough to do it. Oh, you do. But then there's no way you can get past this. So we made it to 10.81% as the mini in dash. Wow. These later levels with all these moving parts are actually easier to get further in the level than some of the other ones. That's pretty cool. Dash. Is it possible with the low gravity mini? I think yes. I'm trying to think of something that would stop us, but it seems like it's just pretty free reign on the level, you know? There's not places where you're like bouncing up and down through portals or jump pads very much, right? I think it's gonna be pretty chill. So let's go. Is it possible as the mini with low gravity? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, I made it past somehow. I don't know what happened there. I have no idea. Oh, wait, this part's impossible. Is it? This is actually impossible. The curve around. That's impossible. Unless... Oh my God, I was able to do it by going at the last second on the last platform. But then you're too far there. So that's the furthest you can get. Is if you bump down there. Wow. That took me a long way. You can actually make the portal without hitting the other platform, and then you go super far. And that's the furthest you can get, is 30.66%. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was fun experimenting with this. Here are the results. See, I wrote it all down. Here are the results. Pretty amazing. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I get this requested all the time to do, can you do the RobTop levels as a mini? Because it goes with the other series that I made of the other game modes. But I never thought it was going to be that interesting. So I added in the low gravity and it made it a lot more interesting, I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any more ideas for the can you do the RobTop levels like so series, let me know down below in the comment section. As always, everyone, peace.